Alright, everybody, new week, new One Piece chapter. This one came out really early today. This one came out a few hours ago, and it's only 8 p.m. on a Thursday, which is rare. TCB translating this early. Typically, I have to be up very late to be able to read a One Piece chapter on Thursday, right? Sometimes I leave it for Fridays, but Fridays I actually don't have time to read One Piece. So if if the chapter's going out by Thursday night, I typically have to wait until all the way until Saturday to be able to read the chapter because Fridays I don't have the time for it, like I said. So basically, yeah, I'm very how do I put this? Very happy about this. Very happy that it's out so early. For just a little bit inside me that's thinking, what if I just upload this chapter today? You know what I mean? Might as well. I mean, it's come out so early. If I record now, I can upload it now. But still, I mean, like I said, it's 8 p.m. If I upload it now, it'll probably be out by around 10 p.m., right? Because the time it's gonna take for me to read it and then react to it, right? And then upload it and render it and all that. It'll be late, right? If I'd reacted to the chapter earlier when it came out, I didn't know it was gonna come out so early. Then maybe I could have put it out today, but I'm gonna put it tomorrow on Friday. So I think that's for the best. Besides, we can wait a single day for you guys to see the reaction. Anyway, I'm reacting today. It's Thursday, 17th of November, and um there's no chapter next week, so this is the last chapter we're going to be reading for at least 2 weeks, which is going to hurt. Not gonna lie, no One Piece for 2 weeks is gonna hurt. So let's try to enjoy it while we have it. Let's try to enjoy the One Piece we have while we have it. So yeah, last chapter we got some lore piece, right? We've seen Vegapunk's full design now. We know he looks like Einstein now, and the Newton's apple on his head. That's his current design, at least. We also saw him in the past with his massive head. He was hanging around with the dragon 22 years ago in Ohara after the incident, and that was the moment that really sent things off for Dragon. That's when Dragon was like, this is too much. I'm gonna create a revolutionary army, and one strong enough to go against the mighty world government, and that's what he has built up throughout the years. Vegapunk, meanwhile, turned to the government because they have the funding for him, so he can continue his research and experiments. Still need to learn more about the connection between Kuma, of course, who's one of the founders of the revolutionaries with Dragon, and Vegapunk, and how that connection goes. But there's clearly one there, and Bonnie, I'm sure we're gonna get it eventually as we go. Now, the most interesting part of the chapter, I think, other than Vegapunk's full design, I guess, is the books of O'Hara and Saul being alive, right? That whole thing. Whoo! So Saul's been confirmed to be alive? Wild. I mean, not. I mean, I say confirmed. That silhouette is pretty clear. I mean, it's pretty clear. Even Robin even said that it was Saul. So yeah, Saul is alive. Better call Saul, I guess. Nah. And the books of the from O'Hara are in Elbaf right now, if that's true, which means Elbaf arc is next. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Elbaf arc. Come on, Ori, you know you're gonna give it to us. Oh, even Usopp's excited. Usopp last year was going Elbaf. Let's go. He's excited. He's hinting towards this. So I'm saying. I don't know how long you're planning Egghead arc to be. I'm loving Egghead arc, so I'm fine with it. Having a good welcome stay, but I can't lie, I'm hyped for Elbaf. I cannot wait for Elbaf because I think Elbaf, straight up, that's not just Void Sentry stuff. We're probably gonna learn where the last rope poneglyph is there if it isn't actually there, because I'm thinking the last rope poneglyph might just be in Elbaf. And if the last rope poneglyph is in Elbaf, and maybe like a giant moved it from Fishman Island to Elbaf during the time after Roger became Pirate King, and that's why it's located in Elbaf now, the last rope poneglyph. Then the Strides will have all four. They're ready to go to Laugh Hill. We're ready for the final arc with Blackbeard. He's also gonna have the rope poneglyphs. I'm sure they're gonna race for Laugh Hill. Let's see who gets there first. Let's see who gets to the One Piece. Luffy versus Blackbeard. It's gonna be a fun match. It's gonna be a fun final arc. So I'm excited for Elbaf. And eventually, oh, we're gonna Luffy and Shanks reunion is gonna be hype. Oh yeah, a lot of good stuff. So we're in the final saga now, baby. So let's pull up the chapter. Anyway, and this chapter is called chapter 1067 now. We're already in chapter 1067. Dang, I remember we're already almost done with the 1060s. I remember when chapter 1060 just came out and we're already on 1067. Soon we're gonna be on 1070. Dang, it's going by quick. This chapter is called Punk Records. Okay. Okie dokie. I've clicked on the chapter. Let's see what we can find here. First, we have the cover story. Now, last chapter we just got the Germa leaving out, from Whole Cake. That was the cover story last chapter. So let's see what we get this chapter. Next week is a break. Anyway, so cover story. Punk Records. There's Caesar. Oh, he's fighting Judge. There's Caesar Crown fighting Judge, and we see Ichiji and Niji in the background. And it says German 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 24. I forget. Who are you again? Judge versus Caesar. Okay, they're fighting for some reason. Yeah, okay. They're going at it. I'm sure. I wonder how that's gonna go. I do wonder how that's gonna go because they both used to be, fellow scientist acquaintances. So I wonder, are they gonna team up and become this huge science gang? Are they gonna work together? We'll see. We'll see what Judge and Caesar are gonna do next. But okay. Alright. Next, let's go. Let's start up the chapter. Here we go. A most curious head. Here we go. What happened to your head? Says Bonnie. It used to be like a massive light bulb. It was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. We're not talking about hair here. Back up. I cut my head. My head's too big. Real head. I love how it's showing us the real head on top of him. All right. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's Vegapunk. And there's Luffy still over there. There's Jinbei, Chopper, and Bonnie. I heard rumors about it being big, but it was like an air balloon. Oh, okay. Jinbei's the one saying I heard rumors about it being big, and Bonnie's saying it was like an air balloon. Well, that's because I ate the brain fruit. Ouch! Translation note: in Japanese, he gets tongue-tied trying to say the fruit's name. Nomi nomi nomi. He ate the brain fruit? Is that for real? What does the fruit do? Make you smarter? Make you remember? It gives you better memory? How does that? What brain fruit? Nomi nomi nomi. It gets tongue-tied. Nomi 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 nomi. Nomi 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 nomi. I see. The brain fruit. Nomi 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 nomi. Pardon me, I bit my tongue. I meant to say I'm a brainy human because I ate the brain fruit, the nomi nomi nomi. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge. Okay, so I'm right. It is a memorizing type of devil fruit. Okay. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge and makes my brain grow in size accordingly. Oh! But wait a minute. And so you were just straight up allowed to cut it? How does that work? Your brain fruit lets you cut your brain? Having an unlimited data bank is a handy ability for a born genius like me. So that's why his head was so massive, and that's why his head kept getting bigger, and Dragon was like, your head's gone bigger again, mate. So wait, he's cut it now, so what happens now? And I guess he split up like with Hira's last chapter, that he split his brain among the 6 paths of Vegapunk. Among the 6 Vegapunks, right? He split his brain up among those, so all those are each storing their own memory from Vegapunk. I see. Okay. Now we have the largest brain in the world, and it continues to grow. Woo! Still? Did you put it somewhere? Alright. Chopper saying, "That's awesome! Have you got tons of medical knowledge too, Dr. Vegapunk?" "Naturally!" Whoa! See, that's what we were saying. Vegapunk Chopper, Vegapunk Frankie, Vegapunk Usopp. I mean, Vegapunk's got knowledge about so many things. He could help out several crew members, not just Frankie, although mainly Frankie. Alright. Does that mean you're dumb now, old guy, because you cut your brain out? Don't write off a genius, you rascal! Oh, damn, that's crazy. Man, alright. You cut off your brain. See this apple here? It's an antenna. What? It's not a reference to Newton, to Isaac Newton, the Apple story? Take a gander at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records under the giant egg. Yes, I've noticed that for a while now. I don't know what that means. That's the hangar where I keep my brain? Huh? What? Isn't that way too big? There's no harm in me being away from it since my antenna can pick up the brain waves. The brain waves. Alright. You met a little girl earlier who calls herself Vegapunk, right? That's one of my clones. There are 6 on the island. You're a ninja? Each one is a facet of myself and an expert of their own key field of study. You'd get my full personality if you combine them, but they can get 6 times the work done apart. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. What the? Each of them connects to Punk Records once a day to synchronize our memories and knowledge. Oh, or just synchronize them. Okay. Since their dispositions and responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. I wonder. So, if there's 6 different Vegapunks, so how does York work, right? Because York is the one that eats, poos, and sleeps, right? The EPS cycle. How does she work, right? Because does that mean she so when she eats, every other Vegapunk just eats because they're connected to this network? How does that even work? Alright. Since the dispositions and responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. 05, Atlas, Wrath. 03, now they actually fix Atlas, by the way. They said we're gonna fix it in the volume release, but Atlas, it said 06 when it was first introduced, but now we know it's 05. So 05, Wrath Atlas. 03, Flare Edison. 01, Logic, Shaka. 02, Evil Lilith. 04, Wisdom Pythagoras. And 06, Desire York. Luffy question mark? You all share the same brain? I find it difficult to wrap my head around that. Yeah, it's rough, isn't it? Just think of it as sharing the same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain. All of humanity would have access to my knowledge. That would be kind of crazy, though. That would be insane. His tongue is still out. His tongue is still out. He's not tucking his tongue in, alright? His tongue is full on out, and he's keeping that up, and and we move. It's Einstein, all right? It's the famous Einstein picture. Okay, here we go. All of humanity would have access to my knowledge. Then, if the population of the world went on to update Punk Records themselves, it would create a sea of information that would suppress what my brain can accomplish alone. Humanity would share one mind. Hey, that's kind of what the internet is, isn't it? In a way. In a way, that's kind of what the internet does. You know what I mean? Like we're finally able to dump all of our knowledge in a single huge network that can be accessed all across the world if you have access, I guess, to the internet and Google and sites and that. I mean, you can't get access to every knowledge, to be fair, as in a sense that not everything that every human experiences that they write on the internet can be accessed by you, but can get access to quite a lot of stuff, so that's kind of nice, isn't it? You have to share one mind, Chopper saying. So I'd be able to study medicine from all over the world? Naturally! Wow! Let's see. Woo! Chopper's really happy about that, even though it doesn't sound like it's an easy possibility. Jinbei saying, but if you let everyone share their conflicting ideologies, wouldn't all that bias lead to trouble? I mean, yeah, that's another thing, right? That's another thing you see with the internet as well, right? Because everyone has their own ideologies and biases in that, and it causes conflicting stuff in the internet. Clearly, you sure are a sharp one, not at the sea. But science would never progress if you spend all day worrying about stuff like that. Oh, is that his laugh? Is that going to be Vegapunk's laugh? Oh, I can't wait to see it in the anime then. And I guess that's true, to be fair. I mean, scientific advancements made by different humans throughout history, they haven't, all these different people haven't had the same ideologies, right? They've disagreed on a lot of different topics and stuff, but they still helped further scientific technology. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're furthering science. I guess you can't get worried about the ideology bias all the time. But it's still an important matter. That's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. That's why that's been turned into a heartless weapon. Bonnie's going out. Alright. Let's see if Vegapunk is finally going to give an explanation. I mean, he's been talking for a while now and Bonnie's been sitting still, but now she's coming out. Now she ain't gonna allow this. Wah! Stop it, Bonnie! That beam saber is defective. Vegapunk is so worried. He's scared. Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it earlier. Turn my dad back to normal. The saber is going out. If you even think about saying no, don't be hasty, Bonnie. Killing him would make you a lot of enemies. Oh yeah, now killing Vegapunk would be a bad idea, Bonnie. I know what he did to your dad, but I mean, I know what you think he did to your dad, but yeah, don't kill him right now. Hit the off switch, Bonnie. That beam attracts a ludicrous number of bugs. Huh? Brrr, they're swarming in. Yo. The bugs. Wait, why is she crying? Is she that scared of bugs? I didn't know Bonnie was scared of bugs. Check it out, Bonnie. Oh, she's out cold. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She's done. She's unconscious. She's gone now. She's foaming at the mouth. A giant stag beetle. This isn't the time for beetles. Look at her. She fainted. That makes perfect sense. Of course, Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. Huh? Speaking of... Wait. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me? What do you mean? Oh, he means the beam saber. Right, the beam saber saved them because the bugs came in and Bonnie's apparently really scared of bugs. It's the stag beetle really scared her. Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, correct? Luffy goes, huh? You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon just like Kaido really appeared there? What do you want from Momonosuke? What do you... Wait. Ooh, wait. Forget Momonosuke. The Smile Devil Fruit. The Dragon Smile Devil Fruit. Was that your doing? Wait. Oh, you're talking about Momo. I suppose he ate the defective fruit I left on Punk Hazard. Oh, so it was the one you left. Okay, it was the one you left. Defective? What do you mean? That was an artificial devil fruit I synthesized. Vegapunk gave us lore piece. Where do devil fruits come from? Sure, Vegapunk, you might know. What are devil fruits? Where did they come from? Give us lore. Dude, give us lore. I mean, I'm fine with you just getting an explanation about Momo's devil fruit as well. How you explain artificial devil fruits. I'm fine with that too. But if you give me lore about devil fruits in general, if you know something, Big Book, you and your vast knowledge, I wanna know that. You know what I mean? All right. That was an artificial devil fruit I synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It cost countless resources. 20 years? Yo, that's a long time. How old? You're 65 years old, aren't you? Oof. Vegapunk is 65 years old. Kaido's been at Wano for 28 years or something. He's been at Wano for a while. So I guess that around that time after Wano came to Wano, he was able to get. Where did you get Kaido's lineage factor? I guess to be fair, Kaido's been caught so many times by the world government and the Marines that at some point Vegapunk must have just asked him, "Yo, can you give me a copy of his lineage factor, his DNA? I wanna check it out." But it couldn't get it quite right. Oh, so that's why he's the same as Kaido. But it worked out just fine. He can still spit fire and he's super strong. He's the guardian deity of Wano now. You really made that? Awesome! And his color? Pink. Jack! You see? Wait, what is his color that big of an issue? Jack, you see? Another monumental failure. Ah! What's wrong with that? Yeah, what is wrong with that? I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. Oh, he wanted to completely perfect it. Ah, it's perfect enough. I bet Momo just he has Kaido's devil fruit. It's good enough. But wait a minute. You said you synthesized Kaido's devil fruit from his lineage factor, right? Does that mean that devil fruit and your lineage factor are connected? Your lineage factor is the DNA, right? Does that mean your DNA and your devil fruit is connected? I want to know how devil fruits work, man. Give me the lore, Vegapunk. Because he made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. Okay. What about this robot? You made it too, right, old man? Make it move. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Marijoy about 200 years ago. What? It did what? Who? What? 200 years ago? Yes, but it was built over 900 years ago. What? No way. Huh? Its objective remains unknown. I heard it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Such advanced technology would have seemed totally alien to them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. So who awakened it? How was it able to move? How did it do that stuff? Right? How does that work? It was made 900 years ago, right? But yeah, the scientists of 200 years ago wouldn't know how it worked because they don't have the knowledge of the science from 900 years ago. Okay. It seems the world government ordered its destruction, but the scientists of the time couldn't help their curiosity. That's why they hid it here to be passed down without the government's knowledge. Oh, they hid it in Egghead. Okay. And this is where it's been researched. Is that what you're telling me? Good job on finding this place. From the town, the entrance should look like a wall. We just stumbled here since we were all old and senile. Yeah, we were plain old feel plain old lost. It's like, wow, impressive you guys found this place. The entrance is very clear as day. The entrance is like a wall. It should be very obvious from the town. And Luffy and Chopper like, nah, we just turn old. We're senile, bro. I don't know what to tell you. We're idiots. uh, oh, that's a shame. 200 years ago. That's around the time the Fishman Rights Movement started to gain ground. Wait, what is this? This might be a reference to chapter 620. Chapter 6, I have the volume right here. I have the physical volume right here. Chapter 620, let's see. Is it volume 64, maybe? I'm on volume 64 right now. I'm gonna check out volume 64. I think this might be it. Chapter 627. You said chapter 620. So let's go. We gotta go to volume 63 then. Wait, volume 63 might have chapter 620. Volume 63. Ooh, this is a thick volume. Alright, I have the physical volumes. Let's see. I'm scrolling through them right now. So chapter 60 contents chapter 615 to chapter 626. Chapter 620 you say? That is page 99. Alright, I'm gonna go to page 99. Chapter 620. So this is Fishman Island Arch. I'm holding the physical volume right now. There's Nami, there's the Fishman, okay. They're in Fishman Island. There's Hody. There's Hody Jones. We got him. The Straw Hats. Okay, the Straw Hats got captured there. I don't remember the details of Fishman Island. Oh, Vanderdecken. Oh, that little prick. Ah, prickety prick. Oh, that's Luffy using Conqueror's Hockey for a second there. Vanderdecken, man. What a. Why? I didn't want to see his face again. Alright, reference to chapter 620 though. I'm trying to find this chapter, y'all. Let's see. Page. Princess Shirahoshi? What are you doing here? Hey Frankie, I'm going to let Hachi down. That's Shirahoshi. 11 years ago, the one who released Arlong into the East Blue was I. Right, this is Arlong with the gym mitts. Okay, chapter 620, I found it. Okay. The Wonderful Amusement Park. So, according to Robin, 20 years ago, that's around the time the Fisherman Rights Movement started to gain ground. I don't remember anything about the Fisherman Rights Movement or anything like that, but it makes so much sense that it exists, by the way. It makes so much sense that it exists. I mean, obviously, because they're an oppressed group of people. So you're saying that Robot climbed the red line? Most likely. Oh! So wait, are you telling me that the other Strides are spying in on the conversation between Vegapunk, the Stella Vegapunk, and Luffy, Chopper, and the rest? That's crazy. And Shaka is just there to showing them this spying. This might be a reference to chapter 620. Chapter 620. Dexter. Okay, so in the cover story you have Gaimon. Dexter's the World, Volume 7. A newcomer to the island of rare animals. Beryl Woman Sarfunkel. The cover page is funny. Alright, chapter 620. Let's see. Alright. The connecting passageway below Ryugi Palace. Bubbly Coral. Do as I say it, schmook. Okay. Okay, I'm reading through the chapter. Stop, aren't you from the Fishman District? Okay, so the Hody Jones parts are going it wild. If you can't step on that face, then you want to be friends with the humans. Okay, fish. Okay. Fukaboshi. How dare you make the people of this country step on a photograph of our late mother? Vanderdecken. We let Vanderdecken escape. Holy crap, Fishman Island, man. And there's Caribou. He's still out here, isn't he? Caribou's still out here he's still in the egghead right now. I'm seeing Caribou in Fishman Island. He's going, hee hee hee, I saw a gigantic mermaid. A human-sized mermaid fetches 70 million, and that mermaid princess is at least 7 or 8 times bigger. Just thinking about the price she'd bring gives me goosebumps. Okay, Caribou. Okay. Alright, next we have... Okay, the Force of the Sea. Okay, maybe here? It'll be alright, Princess Shirahoshi. Okay. My beautiful ladies, have some tea. Jinbei, what do you mean you're that all along loose in the East Blue? I heard that too. Luffy, Yosaku and Luffy told me. The first time we heard of Jinbei. In exchange for becoming one of the 7 warlords, Jinbei released a holy terror into the East Blue. That's Arlong, we know this. I wonder how Yosaku is doing now. Okay, I always thought Jinbei was the mastermind behind Arlong. The home of our beautiful navigator Nami was destroyed by Arlong. She suffered terribly because of him. Based on what you say, I may never forgive you. Yeah, this is the scene where people are not too sure about Sanji's action. I mean, Sanji throughout the whole of Fishman Island was kind of rough, buddy. Okay, let's see. I'm looking through. Hello, human scum. I'm not seeing anything regarding fishman movement, fishman rights movement. It seems to be doing a great deal. Uh, we envied the humans and how they lived. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm seeing it now. Okay. Okay. Uh, when I saw Sabaody Park, it was exactly like the Arlong Park that Arlong built. He always admired it. I'm not saying this because I want you to forgive me, Nami. Arlong really hated humans, so we went way too far. But when we were children, we envied the humans and how they lived. Until 200 years ago, fishmen and mermaids were categorized as fish rather than people. When the kingdom of Ryuk joined the world government 200 years ago, we made peace with the humans. And we made peace with the humans, and the king was allowed to join the Reverie World Council. But the humans continued to hate fishmen. Ah. 200 years ago, they joined the Reverie Council. And there's his brother. The worst time of all was when the great age of pirates began. Human pirates wreaked havoc on this island. I remember it like it was yesterday. And the sheer Hoshi crying as well. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. He's talking about how the fish people became how fishermen were allowed to join the Reverie World Council. Is that connected to the fishermen rights movement from 200 years ago? So there was a fishermen rights movement, and then they became allowed to vote, I guess. All right, kind of mirroring real life there. Then I want to check something. Okay. Da, 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 da. Um. I'll check it out later. It's fine. It's fine. I'm really like it was yesterday. And then we get what, a flashback? The late Whitebeard was our savior. This island belongs to me now. He restored peace to the island. Right, because Whitebeard used to have Fishman Island as his territory. Okay. But that doesn't mean the humans stopped hating us. You all saw our true status on the Sabaody archipelago. No. It's almost ironic. Those with the greatest power fear change the most. The core of the government decided to join hands with the fishmen, but under the surface, the roots of their racism still run deep. On Fishman Island, two people tried to change the tragic course of history. Two people. One of them was Queen Otohime, but that wasn't 200 years ago. That was a few dozen decades ago. She tried to convince the citizens to live in peace with the humans. She was Shirahoshi's mother. And the other was Fisher Tiger, the hero who freed the slaves. He insisted on setting himself apart from humans. He rose up and broke the great taboo by attacking a sacred Marijoa all by himself and freeing the slaves. Some think Tiger. I heard that name somewhere before. Afterwards, he took the fishermen who had been slaves and formed the Sun Pirates. I heard that name somewhere before. Where did Luffy hear the name Fisher Tiger before? Before Fishman Island. I wonder. Gotta reread Fishman Island if I don't know, I guess. Arlong and Hachi and I were among their ranks, but having defied the government, the fishermen pirates hindered Queen Otohime's efforts to unite with the humans. And while Queen Otohime endured the pains of the present to make a better and brighter future, Fisher Tiger threw away his future to save his enslaved brethren. I'm not sure which of them was right, but enemy ships sighted, and then we get to Fisher Tiger's backstory, right? Yeah, and then we have the whole Fisher Tiger backstory. So the entire rest of the volume is Fisher Tiger and Otohime's backstory. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. We don't need to read the rest of the volume now. But okay, The rest of the volume is Fisher Tiger and Otohime's backstory. Otohime and Tiger. It says Otohime and Tiger, and then we learn about their backstory. And that's the end of chapter 620 anyway. Okay, well, that was volume 63. I'll put the volume back in my. There we go. There we go. That's where the volume belongs. Alright. Next, let's continue reading the chapter anyway. So that might be in reference to what chapter 620 that we just read right there. How about this rights movement might be connected to how they finally got involved in the World Council in the Reverie 200 years ago, but the racism still continued. Okay, so you're saying that robot climbed in the red line? Most likely. Okay. I created Vega Force 01 based on what I learned from it. But I lack the scientific prowess to reverse engineer every aspect of it. It's difficult to believe that this mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. Bro, the science of the Void Century is wild. Almost like you're a fraud, Vegapunk. You're just copying off what they were doing. You can't. Your reverse engineering is mid, bro. There's something even you couldn't recreate? It's power source. In the past, they had a power source that would append our modern ideas of what's possible. Sun God Nika. Well, at any rate, it's good to know Luffy and the others are okay. Who's that girl, though? That's Jewelry Bonnie. She's a pirate. I thought the one we saw before was a little girl. Okay, so they still don't know that. Okay, they still don't know how Bonnie's fruit works and all that. Okay, they're confused. Hey, who's that girl, though? Alright. And the way Vegapunk's head works is crazy. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonnie. Yeah, you should get down and beg her to forgive you, old man. Luke's telling it. You young adult, like you know anything about it. I love how Chopper's over there fixing her up because she's unconscious. He's making sure she's properly resting. Look at that. Chopper being a doctor. That's you know, that little thing, a little detail. I don't know. I like it. Okay. Let's keep going. There's something I have to give her. Regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat Luffy. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? Huh? Okay. If Luffy takes Vegapunk away from Egghead, I mean, it would work. I mean, if Vegapunk wants protection, Luffy's not a bad child. Luffy's a whole Yonko right now. He's one of the stronger people in the new world. You know what I mean? You don't want to mess with his crew, at least now in the new world, right? You want to seek refuge with someone. Luffy's not a bad child. And you're also friends with his dad. I mean, it all works out for you, Vegapunk. There's something I have to give her. What does he want to give Bonnie, though? Alright. What's Luffy's answer? We don't get to see it. We're cutting off. Go out! Alright. The sea robots are being destroyed. What is this? Is this... Oh, is this the world government? Oh, the CP9 arriving already? This is Cypherful. Okay. Or CP0, sorry, not CP9. Are CP0 arriving already? They're destroying the sea monsters. We're requesting entry to Egghead Port. What poorly trained pets. Okay, wow! This arc is gonna end faster than I thought it was. If CP0 is already here, then okay, we might not have that long left for this arc. We might just be heading to Elbaful soon. I mean, just deal with CP0. It shouldn't be too hard for Luffy at his current state, right? Luffy and the crew in general, right? You got Jinbei over there. You got Zoro. You got Sanji, Brook, Robin right there. You got some strong fighters, yo. And Vegapunk knows the layout of the island, and he can use the technology in the island to his advantage. I mean, he's good. What poorly trained pets? Okay. We're requesting entry to the Egghead Port. Here we go. There's the boys. There's Lucci and Seraphim Kuma in the back. He's got white hair now, so clearly Seraphim. There's Kaku on the left and Stasi on the right. Here we go. They're arriving. CP0 are here. Reports indicate that Julie Bonnie was spotted making her way here too. That pest keeps slipping away from us. She's served her purpose. Let's just terminate her on sight. Alright, well, Luffy's not gonna let that happen, is he? Alright, if only CP0 knew that the shots were here. Luffy would be like, oh, time for a rematch, right? Luffy, time for a rematch. Nah, you're getting clapped, Luffy. I'm sure you're stronger than you used to be 2 years ago, but you're still getting clapped, bro. Luffy doesn't need to go gear 5, yo. You're getting clapped. Alright, here we go. Shaka, there's a government ship. There's Edison screaming out. It'd be bad if they found us harboring pirates. What does CP0 want with us? And why did they bring Rob Lucci? I say we just hand this riffraff over. After all, that Lucci fellow is an assassin, right? No, y'all. They're aiming to kill you. Y'all, Straw Hats are not the only... They're not the only people they want. Oh no. I love how Vegapunk is like, yo, I'm gonna leave the island with you. But his other persons are like, nah, yeah, okay, I say we use this chance perfectly so we can we can just give him the Straw Hats. Let's go. We can just do that. What? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back. No, that guy's still around. You can't let them in. Nami and Usopp have PTSD. Don't you worry, Robin-chan. Ines Lobby! Ines Lobby! We don't forget Ines Lobby. Don't you worry, Robin-chan. I'll protect you no matter how many times he comes back. Rob Lucci is back and the shots are panicking. Yo! Oh, yo. Come on, y'all. Have more faith in Luffy, y'all. I mean, yeah, Sanji's saying he's gonna protect himself, but Nami and Usopp, have more faith. Come on, Luffy beat Kaido. You're telling me you got time to be scared of Rob Lucci now? Like, come on, he beat Kaido. Are you for real? It's Yonko level now. You telling me Lucci can go up against the Yonko level crew? Come on, yo. Come on now. Come on, Usopp and Nami. Usopp and Nami are never gonna change. I love it. Alright. Alright, let's keep going. Shaka says, tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. We're declining their request to dock. Huh? I doubt agents of the world government will respond well to that. So prepare for battle. Oh, Kamabaka Kingdom. Oh! Kamabaka Kingdom. Oh. Dragon? Dragon-san. Kumo-san's acting weird. Kumo-san, wait. We're trying to repair you. Kumo-san? What's wrong? Is he still being controlled by the Navy? Okay, there's Karasu, there's Karasu, there's, I can only assume that's Bello Betty, although it could be Koala. Who's the one with the hat? I don't, what sort of hat was Bello Betty wearing? It could be someone else, but I see Karasu, that's for sure. I think that's Inazuma, I see Inazuma, and there's Lindbergh. So, and they're revolutionaries, basically. Alright. Okay. CP0 are about to fight the Straw Hats and Vegapunk. Meanwhile, Kumo-san is on the move. Is he still being controlled by the Navy? Okay, that is Koala, because now she's screaming out here on the bottom right. Okay. I've confused her for maybe Little Betty for a second. But yeah, no. Kumo-san, where are you going? You're in no state to be moving like that. You're still not yourself. Bang, he fell. What's with him? I don't know. Kuma! Bang! Kuma-san, come back! He's running off. He's got so many, oh, he fell again, didn't he? He fell again. He's got so many, like, things on him. He's really been messed with, huh? There's Dragon. Talk to us, Kuma! Where do you want to go so bad? Oh, this Dragon's screaming now. Okay. Break next week. This is the end of the chapter. Okay. Stay with us. We are not done fighting. The Revolutionary Army is just getting started. A mad dash to where? And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, well, Well. Interesting. Things that plot is moving along though. Plot is moving along nicely. It is because now we have both in the cover story and in the actual chapter. I thought a lot of plot is moving. CPs are arriving, which actually they're arriving sooner than I expected them to. So maybe this arc will be shorter than I expect it to be. Um, I mean, it depends on how long this whole. I mean, Chaka's saying prepare for battle at the end there. Depends on how long Oda plans for the battle to be between between Vegapunk the Strides and CP0. But it shouldn't take that long, should it? I don't think that I felt like that should take that long. We might be out of Egghead before chapter 1080, you know. Uh, well, okay. We'll see how it wants to move things along. But having a short arc like Egghead right here is nice, I think, though. Like a 15 chapter arc is nice. That's what One Piece used to have anyway. Back in back during pre-time skip, it used to have a lot of these kind of short, 15 chapter arcs that just kind of provide context for what's about to happen next. You know what I mean? Like the way Jaya provided for Skypiea. The ECAT can be a sort of thing that can provide for Elbaf, right? Because it's setting up Elbaf. For example, we have the CP0 here, which sure is it's a conflict, but it doesn't need to be a very long conflict either. So, I mean, we'll see. Because when did ECAT arc even start? Like chapter 1062 or something? So we haven't been here for that long anyway. Or chapter 1061 or something. Um, I'm not 100% sure. But I think around 1061 or 1062 is when it started. Um, so yeah. But all right, we'll see how it's gonna go. Mm, glad we got to read use some of our physical volumes to read what the human fishman rights movement could mean. Glad we got some news from those. Good thing we got an early release of a One Piece chapter this week from this TCB scans. That is nice from them. Very, very grateful. And yeah, Kuma's wilding. Mm-hmm. Don't really have much else to say regarding this chapter, right? I don't think I have much else to say. Um, um, I'm trying to read back and see if there's anything I want to mention. Do, 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 do. Dragon screaming at the end there. Wasn't expecting that. Please can you take me to away from Egghead? I'm interested in how that's gonna pan out. Vegapunk leaving Egghead with Luffy and maybe Bonnie as well. That's gonna be an interesting combination of people to go away from Egghead. Well, first they have to do with CPUs, then go over to Egghead, and I'm guessing Elbaf next. Um, hmm. But yeah, this arc so far has been really, really good, I think. Providing us with a little bit of lore. Every chapter we're learning something new, right? Now he's talking about his brain internet that I compared it to. He's got the Nomi Nomi Nomi. Nomi. I love that. I love that for him. Can't believe that his head is actually a devil fruit. So that's why his head looked like that. And then he cut it. Alright. And I guess I do still want to know a bit more about the details of how the six Vegapunks work, but it's not that important, I guess. You know what I mean? We can just accept that it works. Like the eat, sleep, poo cycle, eat, poo, sleep cycle. I don't need to know the details of how that works or how, you know what I mean? They share knowledge with each other. There's six different clones of Vegapunks. They share one mind because they every single day they synchronize their mind together. We can just accept that. Um, Vegapunk uses her saber sword, gets attacked by bugs, falls unconscious. Hmm. There was also, oh yeah, there was also the talk about Kaido's lineage factor, which I'm interested by. Kaido's lineage factor. So, lineage factors connected to devil fruits. I want to know more about that. I want to know so much about the lore of lineage factors and devil fruits. And yeah, he's saying that the Momo stuff was imperfect because he was pink. Was a little scene there, and then apparently there was a fishman rights movement, a giant that attacked Marijo 20 years ago for some reason. I'm glad we got to see a nod to Ines Lobby during this chapter as well through the Straw Hats reacting to Lucci coming over. The giant climbed the red line is kinda hmm. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes next time. We'll see what's going on with Kuma as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter reaction. I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. So yeah, break next week, unfortunately. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Uh, hope you guys enjoyed watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. And all right, y'all. Peace.